All right, going live. All right, I guess I'm live. Look at that. YouTube live. I think this is the first one I've done this. I think I did it once in my car. But yeah, so it's almost 2020 and lots of stuff going on. As you can see, I'm actually in my house. I'm sitting in here at my office, and I wanted to kind of start putting together some videos for really the KSA team, the Kim Steele and Associates team. Because this month we've been spending a lot of time talking about all the different variations of a business plan. And there's a lot of different types of business plans that are out there. And actually what we're doing is not very traditional at all, which I personally like. But it's really, I call it a business plan exercise. And that's what Kim Steele and Associates has been doing the last few weeks. Man, my hair looks awful. I didn't even notice until I jumped on here live. Whatever. I'm used to like having my whole studio set up, but I'm at the house right now and I didn't want to hold out and wait until start getting these videos out. So I told the team this morning that I finished up the document. I wrote this really long, like in-depth, detailed document on creating the business plan. So what we're doing, it's more of a business plan exercise. It's really about changing the way that the agents are thinking and their total mindset, and then actually building a business plan after we go in depth and detail. So what I'm going to be doing is breaking that down because it's extremely extensive. I mean, you figure we've been working on this every week for the last 3 weeks. We probably have 2 more weeks until it's complete. And the goal is to have this done before we go into Christmas. So I'm going to be doing a series of videos, not just for whomever might be watching, but I'm going to be doing this for our agents. So the very first one that we're going to go over right now is going into the big picture goals. And it's kind of the big, like top of mind part of the entire business plan. As we were talking, I told the agents, it says, I want you to think of let's start off with your big wave top goals. Big picture wave top goals is what I want everybody to focus on to begin with. Now, of course, what I said, I'm going to be doing a whole series of videos just on this. I'll probably be doing it from home because the rest of the year, I'm going to be focused on just cranking out content material for the agents. But I wanted them to sit down and think about big picture goals. Now, typically for a lot of agents, what they're going to sit down and write out is money. And I think money's fantastic. You definitely want to have your money goals in there. But I wanted them to go a little bit deeper than just money goals. I want them to focus on, what about your health? What about your wealth? What about your spirituality or religion? What about your family? I want you to come up with big picture wave top goals of the things that you want to accomplish in 2020. So one of the agents like, well, my goal is I'm going to call my mom every day. I says, okay, so is your goal to call your mom every day, or is that an action based off of a goal? So it sounds like what you want is that you actually want to have a better relationship with your mother. You want to spend more time with her. So whatever that looks like in your heart, when you sit there and you go, okay, here's the picture perfect thing. This is where I see me and my mom. Well, that's going to be the big picture goal. Because what we're going to do is as we continue to progress, we're going to take those goals and we're going to start breaking them down. And by when do we want to complete these goals? So we're going to set a date to every one of these big major goals. And then we're going to start breaking down tasks and items and things that we need to accomplish. And we'll go month by month and then week by week. By the end of this, as I get done with this series, and I may do some here and I may do some of these videos at the office, just sort of depends on where my time is right now. But as we get through this and we progress through this, you should have like a plan of action and milestones that's exactly specific, that's giving you time blocks from the first week of January. You know exactly what you're going to be doing in your time blocks every day. You know that you need to do these tasks in order to accomplish these goals. Now, granted, this one goal I don't want to have done until November, but in order for me to accomplish this goal, I have to start January 1st, January 2nd, whatever that's going to be for those of you who like to go out and party, right? So January 2nd. But the very big first one, so this is what I want you to do. I want you to sit down and I want you to write out your big picture goals, the things that you want to accomplish in 2020. Again, what is it? Your health? Is it wealth? So how much? Do you want to be debt free? Do you want to buy a house? Do you want to, is it a vanity thing? You want to get like a really cool car or a watch? Do you want to work on your spirituality? What about self-development? What about your religion? What about your spouse or significant other or your partner? What about your children? What is it that you want to accomplish? Do you want to go on more vacations? Do you want to do a vacation? Is there something specific that you want? Write it down. I want you to dream build. So the very first part of this exercise, again, business plan exercise. And I can't express that enough because if we're going to write out a basic business plan, if you go out there and look and study and learn how to actually write out a business plan, which by the end of this you will be able to do, it is not what we're going to do. We're actually going to do an exercise. The whole point of this exercise is to help get your mind right to really think big and then figure out how exactly you're going to do it. How are you going to accomplish these things that you want? And then write out a specific business plan after that, after you get done with it. Because now you have a plan of action and milestones on exactly what you're going to do to accomplish it. And you know exactly what you want and how you're going to get it. All right. So again, write it all out. Dream big. This is all dream building. The very first part of this exercise, write out what you want to accomplish. What are your big picture goals in 2020? Be very careful. Try not to create actions. So I use the example, I want to call my mother every day. Is that really your goal? Or is that an action to accomplish a goal? So make sure you go for the big picture goals. That's the very first thing that we're going to do. That's all I got today. I probably will be trying to do a live stream or a video every day until I'm complete with this. There's about 18 portions to this. I'm hoping to keep each one of these videos under 10 minutes, but if I got to, I'll break them up into sub videos. So maybe that'll help everybody out. But you know, like I said, I think this is really important for our team. So I'm going to be posting these up as often as possible. I can't not post up these videos because I really want our team to succeed. And I'm hoping in the process, some of you can watch it and get something out of it too. That's all I got. Appreciate you. KSA Kris, Real Estate Blitz. And I'm going to end the live stream. Hopefully it goes well. I've never done a live stream on here before. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.